I've been super busy auditioning, collaborating, meetings, and working a little side job and stuff. But I'm here, and we got to discuss these cards. What's going on, y'all? Evan U7 here, back on another video, and today we're gonna be going over the cards that Bandai sent us. And before we start, be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe because we're on the road to 2K. Okay, so the first card we have is Son Goku Accidental Wish. Right? It's a red unison. I mean, you can play it for the Zenkai or Zenkai unison. It's a permanent. Says this card can attack and gain shield on all areas. Activate main. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 20k power for the turn, which is good. I think it would have been better if it says choose up to one of your opponent's cards because the Blue Unison is pretty strong. Activate main. Minus 7 markers during your opponent's next turn. When your leader is attacking the power of the attacking card, it becomes 1. Then that card's power returns to its original value at the end of the battle. You can't activate skills on copies of this card during your next turn. So it seems like it's just more of a power creep of Negan, and that way when you try to go after something that is trying to hurt you or you're trying to get rid of it, it just lessens the power, which is pretty cool. I mean, it literally drops your card down to 1. I think it's a good tool, especially if you are playing RaZe U7. Because if you're playing RaZe U7 and you play this, you would literally put something down to 1 and then play Son Goku Ultra Mastery. I think that's what it's called. And then you neg it. So I like it. And of course, you can run this in the new. You can run this in other aggro decks as well, in the new RaZe stuff that's coming out. Next, we have Android 17, which for restored universes. Okay, so I thought that this card was good, but the first part is activate main. Says choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and or unisons and switch them to rest mode. Now that's actually pretty good because the Blue Unison is a threat. Blockers are becoming more relevant. Thankfully don't have barrier, and then you're able to make sure the cards that you're trying to deal with stay in rest mode, and you can also KO them, right? Now, as activate main, minus 7 says choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch to the rest mode. Play up to 1 battle card from your drop with its skills negated for the game, and you can't play battle cards until the end of your opponent's turn. I don't understand why you would play something in rest mode with skill negated for the game. It doesn't make no sense. I guess you get to play a heavy skillless victory strike. I thought in the original post that you could play it and EX evolve it, but I'm just saying that if you're gonna take full advantage of using it, you want to make sure you do the first part. I don't like the 7 markers being removed off of this one. Next, we have Zamasu Scheme Wish. I love the artwork on this. I don't play much Goku Black or Zamasu, but if you are a Zamasu fan, I highly recommend you getting this card. It says that choose up to one of your battle cards, energy cost of 3 or less, negated skills for the game, and your opponent gains control of it for the game. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and gain control of it. Oh, yo, that's actually pretty good. Choose up to minus 7. Choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gains unextractable into the end of your opponent's turn. You can't activate skills on copy of this card during your next turn. Is this yellow? Can you imagine giving Victory Strike? Can you imagine giving Victory Strike indestructible to the end of the turn if you play State of the Gods? This is actually pretty good. This is actually all right. Honestly, I know I'm a U7 fanboy, but I would definitely choose Scheme Wish over the other one. And also, it's not leader lock, so we're able to use it in yellow. That's a 2 of, for sure. Well, I mean, they have to get through it, but I mean, you clear out board and you switch out 1 card to your opponent, you gain control of that card with its skills, right? Negate its skills for the game, and your opponent gains control for the game, and you choose up. So it doesn't clarify that the card you take for them skills are negated. It's just your skills in the game when you give them that card for the game. That's broken. We have Oolong Split Second Wish. Activate main. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Okay, well, yeah, that's a great green card. Green stays getting powerful. Keep your Deborahs on hand at all costs. This is another card to deal with, and just be assured that They need to limit dormant if they're gonna play a card like this. Don't come at me. Activate main. During your opponent's next turn, if your opponent would draw a card by the skill of a non-leader, you place up to one battle card from your opponent's drop at the top of his owner's deck. Bro, what the hell? Instead, and then you can't activate the skill on copies of this card during your turn. So if they do a skill and it's a great card, it can neg them. I need to play. Never mind. Never mind. This card is dangerous. Okay, so we have Son Goku and Frieza Final Battle Wish. Soul Striker just got a whole lot stronger and Invoker. Okay, so activate main at the end of the turn. Switch up to one of your energy to active mode. This is probably going to be one of the most sought out blue Zenkai Unison cards ever. Activate main. Choose all of you and your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place them at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. Add up to one Son Goku and up to one Frieza card, both mono blue, with an energy cost of 7 or less from your deck to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So basically, you clear the you clear the board. You clear the board, and then you add up to one. So basically, you play something that's stronger, and this will go well on Soul Striker for sure. And it's mono blue. Now, I'm not saying you can play it in Invoker. I was just not the multicolor, obviously, but just that extra energy. Can you imagine this card being able to attack you at 20k? But 2 energy for 1 is still pretty good too. Could you just put this in Soul Striker and call it a day? All right, next one. Krillin, Wish after conflict. Activate main. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 5 or less, and place at the bottom of his owner's deck. That's actually a real man. That's a real good card. Your leader gains the following skill until the end of your opponent's turn. Permanent. Negate the keyword skills on all of your opponent's battle cards. That's wow. I think that the blue unicorn is going to be the most sought out one. Looking forward to these cards coming out, and I'm curious to see what you guys intake on these cards. I think they're really strong. I think all of them play a specific part in certain decks. Obviously, older leaders gotten stronger, and then the fact that these unisons really do power creep the decks that we run, current and older decks. But I want to know in the comments, what are you guys' thoughts? I'm Evan U7. Have a great day, and remember the Lord loves you.
And this bitch going crazy.